two defenders for a 50-yard touchdown. Conference champions for the first time in 4 years and would now face the Browns in Cleveland.
However, Don Cockroft's 38-yard field goal put Cleveland on the scoreboard first, 3-0. On the next play, Nelsen was double blitzed by linebackers Leroy Jordan and Chuck Howley, who forced a fumble. Howley, one of the fastest linebackers in the league, had only 44 yards of daylight ahead of him. Ironically, it was a similar play that beat Cleveland with Frank Ryan at the helm in the regular season game between these two teams. With a 46-yard pass to Leroy Kelly, who hauled it in with no one but an official more than 10 yards near him. Linebacker Dale Lindsey was in the right spot at the right time, and this is how heroes are made. Designed to spring Leroy Kelly, and it worked to perfection as the league's leading runner and scorer ran and scored. The ground camera Browns 24, Dallas 13. Green skirted right end for the score that put it out of reach. Nelsen's choice for the play was appropriate, since the valuable greens role has been limited this year. It was no accident. That victory came after a faltering start and was the catalyst for a string of 8 straight impressive victories, a streak that can be nothing less than a testimonial to their coach Blanton Collier. He replaced one of the proven quarterbacks in the NFL with one who had never played with a winner. He overcame a succession of injuries to key performers. He did this, and at the same time upheld the Browns' tradition as the winningest team in pro football. It was
Wrestler and Sullivan, these guards pulled out today like they've never pulled out. They just did a great job. And here's one to score.
Now he comes up with this one, which sets up Baltimore's field position right now.
And he scored for the 3rd time today. 24-0. 2:17 left in the 3rd quarter. Boyd gets it down, and Michaels gets it. So Houston took one swipe at it, and then Mackey missed it. Boyd holding, and Lou Michaels trying to kick his 2nd field goal of the game from the 10. And he makes it good. 4.5 minutes remaining in the game. Timmy Brown into the end zone. Timmy Brown, who knows how to find
who just moved in at left tackle for Baltimore, also in a deep line.
Boyd holding and Michaels kicking, trying to make it 34-0. The Baltimore Colts are the champions of the National Football League, and there is Don Shula, the winning coach. One of his good friends, one of his best friends. Baltimore leaves no doubt here today, Pat.
Not at all. Baltimore, except for one brief flurry right after the start of the 2nd half, had Cleveland completely in command. And there go.
In their strength, ball control. The plan worked perfectly the very first time Oakland got the ball. Still the first quarter, and again Oakland went into the end zone for a 14-0 lead. The last play of the first quarter was a post pattern to Biletnikoff, and before the Chiefs knew what hit them, they trailed 21-0. Effort by one of football's most deceptive flankers. The moves made on All-Pro safety Johnny Robinson were phenomenal, but the rest, that was pure desire. AFL champions in quest of their second straight.
To Maynard again, 14 yards and a touchdown. On the play, the Jets would have to settle for a field goal from Jim Turner and a 10-0 first quarter lead.
In the first quarter now, you'll see Darryl LaMonica going across the middle to Fred Biletnikoff, fine flanker number 25. You'll see
Namath was on target. They could prevent him from scoring a touchdown. George Blanda's field goal made it 13-10 with only minutes left in the half. 2. Blanda's field goal tied the score at 13. And finally, he made the big play, the touchdown. Again on a third down call. Which must have disheartened the Raiders.
On the next play, Pete Banaszak scores for Oakland, and the Raiders led 23-20. Inside the 10-yard line. That was a 40-yarder to the 12. Namath again from rather a tight formation. Gets in trouble by a pretty good linebacker rush. Puts the feet, plants them, and rifles the ball to Dunn.
At 3:30 Eastern Standard Time, a champion was crowned. The Jets had closed the door on Oakland's offense.
The city of Miami hosts for this Super Bowl game, and a wonderful host it's been. The temperature right now is 72 degrees. The wind is going to be a factor here. It's gusty now, 15 miles an hour, and we have a 20% chance of rain. It rained last night hard for several hours. The field was covered, though, and appears to be in very good shape. And they could have sold 150,000 tickets for this game. Tickets have never been more scarce than they were here in Miami. And he may go! He's in there, still scoring!
Here's that play again. Namath taking that ball from center. That slant play Al was talking about. And look at that blocking along the line. Great blocking. Winston Hill, Bob Talamini. Number 53, Dennis Kovac, a little late on the tackle.
Score first. They're anywhere from 18 to 22-point underdog. More than the college all-stars were against the Packers last August. Pirelli will hold. Jim Turner hasn't missed a point this year. He boots it. Jim Turner, Babe Pirelli holding. Turner missed one earlier. Turner will bring up a restricted block window there. His kick is up. And this kick is good by Jim Turner. Action will continue here at the Super Bowl to score as the New York at 10 30-yard line of Baltimore. Jim Turner will drive field goal. The kick is good by Jim Turner. Willie will spot it on the 9. There's your kick, and it is good. Jim Turner has kicked his third half yard to go. He has 2 pops to that goal line, haven't got it over. They give it to Hill, and he goes over. And Baltimore finally gets on the scoreboard with 3:19 to play. Baltimore was shut out until 3 minutes and 19 seconds left in this game. The 2-point option is not in effect in this game. The kick is up, and it is good. The New York Jets are the world champions. They have upset the Baltimore Colts and beat them handily here today. They not only defeated them, but held them. Here's Shula going over. They shut out the Jets or the Colts till the last 3 minutes and 19 seconds of the game. And Eubank putting his arms around Shula, who was one of his favorite players when Shula played for him.